What's good, guys? Sorry, a little thirsty. How we doing? Welcome, everybody. Make sure everything is good to go here. Good evening, Chuck, Kevin, Nahal, CB, Mock, Chief Pepsi, Brainwash Cleaner, JC. How we doing, guys? What's up, the Barbell Bull? How are we? New setup? Yeah, so we switched we switched streaming platforms from OBS over to Streamlabs, and now we're doing a vertical stream on the Shorts feed and a horizontal format like the normal setup. But in order to do that, we had to remove the background, so I'm still in the same room and everything. And there might be a little mic disruption here that you can see. But yeah, everybody seems to like the new setup. My location hasn't changed. Let's put it that way. What's up, Paul? What's up, Fernando? How are we? What's up, Indian Burn? Yeah, the vertical stream looks good. It's just you don't get like the full screen. Like there's not enough screen real estate on the vertical format in order to show like the DOM surface. So really all you get with the vertical stream is the candlestick charts, which is fine, right? Like there's nothing wrong with it, but you're kind of limited on the vertical stream for screen real estate. But yeah, new look. Been doing it since Sunday. Hopefully everybody likes it. Let me make sure music is going. Looks like music is going. The only problem that I have, guys, with this setup is half my wardrobe is black. Like half my shirts are black. And we notice when I wear a black shirt that I kind of blend in with the background since it's got a background removal. So it's just like arms and head. Harrison, yeah, if we get up to 800, I don't mind a shot at a short. I mean, you've got, risk 10 points, sure. I don't mind that at all. You got central pivot sitting here at 760. The pivots are kind of wide today with how much downside we saw. What did I make today? I made 1.3K today is what I ended up with. It was all pretty early. I was short from mid 880s, maybe? Yeah, mid 880s. My trading plan today said shorts under 900 if price was holding below. We came up to 899.25 and rejected, so I got short on that rejection just under my level here. I rode that down. I think I got trailed out at about 835 on the first trade, and then I took a bunch of, I'll call them break evens, $100 winners, probably about $400 winners to get up to that 1.3K. But yeah, I'm making a conscious effort because my trading plans seem to be fairly accurate to trade my plan regardless of what I'm seeing, because more often than not they end up playing out, and sometimes I don't trust them 100% because it's me. That's still a great trade, Kevin. Still a great trade. Oh, Miss Rainray, yeah, I got you. Sorry. Should have DM'd me today. We would have taken care of that. On the spot. Let's see here. So it's going to be this video right here. So link YouTube to Discord, quick and easy. It's a minute-long video. But yeah, go ahead and go through that video, go through that process, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans for those of you who got memberships last night. Thank you, Paul Meadow, and thank you, Kyle, for gifting those memberships. Appreciate you guys, and I'm sure those that received the gifted memberships appreciate it as well. No, brainwash cleaner. Short at 900. So my trading plan this morning was... here, I'll pull it over for you so you guys can all see it. My trading plan this morning was... Key level was 915, which we never got to. Any holds below 915, I was looking for shorts only. Short entry was at 24,900, which missed by 3 ticks. But I saw the sell-off happening. So I got short targets to the short side for me were 850, 805, and 750. All three of which got hit, obviously, but I was only able to extend my take profit to this one. This one I didn't. It pulled back before I could, before I got this second target here. Apple ATM. What's my stop? It's normally, so when I'm trailing my stop, it's based on structure. Initially, I'm risking generally 20 to 25 points is what I'm risking on each trade. When will I be long? At what level? Brainwash Cleaner, I'm not looking for longs right now. I'm actually waiting for a move back up, a retrace. And then I'm actually probably looking for a little more downside. So I'll be watching this whole 780 to, what is this? 780 to 815 area, maybe even up to 830. And then I'll be looking for sellers to step in. If it gets back above there and holding above 800 on support, that's when I would be looking for a long. Right now, to me, sellers are in control. Even if we have some upside movement. But I'll need to see, after 2 straight days of down moves, I'm going to need to see a reclaim above a level and a hold to get long again. But until then, my overall bias will be short. Might I play a long? But yeah, it'll be a scalp. I'll just be targeting into the levels. But that's just me. I'm a more reserved, risk-averse kind of trader. So, for what that's worth, right? I sit on my hands more than I'm actually in a trade. Fernando, the order flow over here? No, this is the rhythmic connection. I don't know. I'm not sure if Lucid offers level 2 or not. I haven't looked into it. No, Brainwash Cleaner. I sit on my hands definitely more than I execute. For sure. Chuck, you can only see half of my stream. Oh, go over to the horizontal stream. There's 2 live streams going right now, Chuck. There's the vertical format for like phone viewing. And then there's the horizontal format. So there's 2 different live streams. Just click on the other live stream, the one that doesn't say mobile in the chat or in the title, and that will show you the full screen. Yeah, cheers, Fernando. Yeah, I don't know if Lucid offers level 2 data or not. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not, in fact, I don't think they do, to be fair. They might, and I just don't know about it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see anywhere where you could, like, purchase level 2 data through them. All right, guys, I'm live. So let's see. Are we going to get chop all night tonight? Is that what's going to happen? Or are we actually going to get some action here? Dang, look at Nightbot really pushing those affiliates. All right, we got, how many people we got in here right now? We got 76 people in the horizontal. I'm not sure how many are viewing the vertical stream. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys traded well. Let me know how you did today in the chat. The downside got a little aggressive. The last 2 days, it's been right around lunch hour, going into the afternoon, where the moves has finally happened, the good move. Hopefully you guys were able to capitalize on a lot of this. Oh, no, Miss Rain Ray, you got chopped up? Oh, no. Yeah, the morning session wasn't great after that initial drop. So all this was a little frustrating. When you get the bar coding, the green candle to red candle to green candle to red candle on repeat, that's not a good sign. That should be your sign to step away for a little bit at least. Team Massive, you got smacked for 300. That's not, 300's not bad. That's not bad. Hey, what's good, Luis? How are ya? You were green on 2 out of 3 eval accounts. Nice. Nice. Oh, nice, Indian Burn. 25 points on ES. Yeah, that's great. That's great. All right, we're kind of testing central pivot now. Oh, boy. Let's make these candles a little bit bigger. Zoom in a little bit. See what we got interest-wise up higher. All right, it looks like we got a block up here, back up at 900. And it looks like we've got some interest down around, well, 550 to 500. There's some blocks down there. Largest order on the books is up at 900 right now, at least closest to current price. It looks like 780 would be a pretty good target if you were long. What's up, Worldwide? How are ya? Algo Dan, you weren't oh, you just realized you weren't sub to me? Oh, that well, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Am I ready for a good short on Nas today? We'll see what happens when we get up into that 780 to 800 area. I'll reevaluate. Obviously we have a little bit of aggressive upside going on. You can see all the big aggressive buyers pushing price up without a whole lot of resistance right now. So sellers haven't stepped back in just yet. And really, I'll be watching, if we do get above 800, I'll be watching that 820 to 830 area to see if we get any kind of rejection to step in. So that would be the area where I'll be watching next. You're kind of late if you're on the longs right now and are risking getting chopped up. Not that the long is wrong, but an entry up here could mean disaster. All right, we got 100 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Design knob shameless push up. Every up move design knob. Design knobs there with the shameless upside on NQ. What's gold doing tonight, guys? All you gold traders out there. I mean, Oh, wow. We literally bounced 3750 almost to the tick. V's, you got wrecked? Oh, no. How bad? How bad was it, Vij? Guys, if you could, do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button for me. It really helps out the channel. I don't know why they like the thumbs up button so much, or YouTube does, but it really helps push the content out to a wider audience. So if you could do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. We might go over 3.5k subs tonight, by the way. Let's see how close we are. Sorry guys, if I seem like I'm a little down tonight, I'm really tired. I'm extremely tired this evening and I don't know why. I'm sleepy. Let's see how close we are. We are at 3,472 subs. So 28 subscribers away from 3.5k. Let's see if we can get there tonight. That'd be a pretty big milestone. On the road to 4k. So if you're lurking in the background and new to the channel, hello, first and foremost. My name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. If you'd like to support the stream, we're on the road to 4k. We could go over 3.5k tonight with 28 new subs. So, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. I never in a million years thought that my channel would grow to that size. Not in a million years. Oh, VJ, that's not bad. 150 on 3 accounts shorting in Q. Wait. You shorted in Q today and lost 150? Or you made 150? It's Rain. No, I've never heard of Blue Guardian. Are they a futures prop or are they a Forex prop? Like, what kind of prop firm are they? Yeah, design. No, I know. I'm right there with you. I never in a million years thought we'd be at 25k on the Nas. Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. It is way up there. Nahal, when am I going to take that payout? What do you mean? I've taken payouts. What payout? The 15 grand on the P&L? No, Nahal, the 15k... The 15k is just a running total for all my globex streams throughout since we started streaming during globex. So that's my running P&L total. That's not all on one account. So that's just my trading during the stream. Well, in theory, yeah, I am holding it in my accounts. In theory, yes, I am holding that 15 grand in my accounts. For sure. But no, I do take payouts. I just don't publicize all my payouts. I publicize some of them, but not all of them. You held the trade for 1 hour and 20 minutes? Oh man, you were in a hold like me, Vij. You think they have both, Miss Rain? I'll have to look into them. Blue Guardian? Yeah, I'll look into them. I've never heard of them. But Miss Rain, I would stick with the ones that are reputable. When you're starting out, the ones that most people trade with. that are reliable and trustworthy. You know what you're going to get out of it. The ones that are kind of smaller are touch and go. Whether you're going to, like, kind of iffy if you're going to receive your money on payouts or not. So I would stick with the Top Steps, the My Funded Futures, the Take Profit Traders. Lucid's been good so far. Those are the 4 that I can really speak about reliability and trust that you're going to get your money out of them. But there's so many new props out there. Nahal, why don't I copy trade? Like, it's part of my risk. It's part of my risk aversion. I'm sure at some point I'll give it a shot, but I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I justify it by saying that I don't, because right now I've got 11 funded accounts, right? And I trade each of them individually. But there's something psychologically that happens when you start copy trading multiple accounts, whereas, all of a sudden a $200 loss copy traded across 10 accounts is $2,000 instead of it just being a $200 loss. So there's something psychologically that triggers there, and I just haven't pushed myself beyond that. Granted, I'm a profitable trader, and I probably could copy trade quite well. I just haven't. Lucid, is it similar to Take Profit Trader? No, Miss Rain. Lucid's probably more similar to like Top Step or My Funded Futures. They're more about long-term success than they are about that initial, like, hey, first day payouts kind of thing. So it's about consistency for them rather than it is about YOLOing and trying to get a big payout. The only difference is, like, their consistency pretty much takes effect in their funded stage, whereas Take Profit's consistency takes place in its eval stage or its test stage. But Lucid doesn't have intraday trailing drawdown. It's end of day with Lucid. The only problem with Lucid right now is its limited trading platforms that you can use. Like right now, it's either Project X or Quantower are the two. Next month, so I'm assuming here in a week or so, they will be available on NinjaTrader, Tradeovate, and TradingView platforms. So they're getting ready to expand quite a bit. Yeah, me too. I'm not a huge fan of the intraday. But we all know that. I've said that on so many live streams at this point. But Nahal, yeah, that's why, for those of you, Nahal's on the vertical stream right now. That's who I'm talking to. He's asking why I don't copy trade. So I'm just telling him why I justify not copy trading in my own mind. I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deal. Yeah, I'll go Dan. Project X is free with so is Quantower, I think. Not for me yet, Mo. Not for me yet. Not for me yet. I think we could make one more push up. It might pull back to VWAP, but I'm not going to. Price needs to get to test in this area in order for me to start getting interested. Price needs to trade in this area. It needs to get on at the extremes of this area as well. And it might not get there. If we can get a pullback into 760 and hold above the current value area high here, I'm not opposed to trying the long up into 880 or 780, 790. Signs of end times. Which props am I using? So I'm trading this one that I'm trading tonight is a My Funded Futures. What is this? A 50K core funded account. But I trade with Top Step, My Funded Futures, Lucid, and Take Profit Trader. Those are the 4 that I use. Leany, no, I don't trade. Do you do ETH perp? Wait, I don't understand. Sorry, Leany, I don't understand the question. Yeah, cheers, signs of end times. Yeah, those are the 4 that I use, that I trust, that I know are reliable, that I know I'm going to get my money from. So those are the 4 that I trade with. Indian Burn, you really like Project X that much? I mean, it's just Trading View, isn't it? It's Trading View charting. I'm fairly certain Project X is Trading View chart. For those of you that are on the vertical stream as well, if you want to see my full screen, because I can't fit it on the vertical format, there is a horizontal live stream as well on my channel. Feel free to check it out. You hope Top Step is accessible in Africa? I don't know. You'll have to go to their website. I'm not sure what countries. There's a list of, I'm pretty sure it is in Africa, signs of end times. But just make sure. Go to their website and see the list of available countries. I'm trading from... Yeah, Lambert trades for Discord roles. Lambert, how you been, brother? Nice, Lambert. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hey, thanks for the sub, Leany, by the way. I appreciate you. All right, let's see if we can get that push up into the 780 to 800 area. It looks like we got some blocks popping in here at 795, one at 780, a couple below current price, down into 760. I'm hoping we don't just chop out here below the level. Signs of end times. You're still struggling. You're still battling with risk management and patience. Signs of end times. I mean, how do you deal with that? You have to have great self-discipline. Like, you have to set a daily loss limit and stick to it, right? You have to follow your rules. The minute you deviate, and you have to trade with unemotionally as well. Like, you can't, like, I don't know what your situation is personally, right? Signs of end times. I don't know what kind of risk you're taking on a trade. I would say when you're struggling with those two things, size down is the best way to combat that. and then learn what works and what doesn't for you as far as strategy is concerned. But the first step is probably going to be size down, because it might just be your stop is too tight, right? And if you size down, like say you're trading minis instead of micros and futures, switch over to the micros and see how that works out with your strategy. When I was starting out, I would give myself a $300 max loss day. You know, anytime I would lose more $300 in a session, I would shut it down. On the right-hand side, signs of end times. So this is Dom Surface. This is Quant Tower. My trading platform is Quant Tower, by the way. This is Quant Tower's version of Bookmap. So it's a real-time live representation, visual representation of the Dom. It's pretty much what it is. You got aggressive buyers and sellers over here on the left-hand side that show up as bubbles, green and red bubbles. And then you've got the orders on the books, the resting orders on the books right here, and they're denoted by the colored lines on the map itself. Palmetto. Oh my goodness. What just happened? What am I reading? Yeah, that's the other thing, signs of end times, right? And I preached this last night on the live stream, by the way. You want real good risk management? As soon as a trade goes green, move your stop to break even. If a trade goes green, never let it come back red. And yeah, you're going to take a lot of break evens. You're going to take a lot of break evens, but it's better than taking a loss. Right? You just bide your time until the one runs for you. Brainwash Cleaner. This is a 5-minute chart. The candlestick chart is a 5-minute chart. Yeah, cheers, size of end times. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Trading is more about risk management than it is about skill or anything else. If you have good risk management, even if you're a mediocre trader, could even be, you know, less than mediocre in a lot of instances. As long as your risk management is good, you'll be okay. Hey, what's up, Patrick? How are you? Oh, yeah, Patrick, you haven't been around since the new setup. That's right. Yeah, we're streaming both vertical and horizontal formats now. So there's a live stream in the shorts feed, and there's a live stream on my channel itself in horizontal with the full screen. So we had to remove the background. It's still in the same room. Oh, Patrick, that's okay. Get your education, brother. Trading can wait. That piece of paper is pretty important. That's a big accomplishment. Palmetto says, liquidity grab, void sweep, raid purging, the negative order block, consequent encroachment of the turtle soup. Oh, man. I can't read all of what he put there, but yes. Yes, all of that, Palm. And then Andrew says, then flip a coin on the total drawdown and flip a coin on $150 trades to get to 5 days. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hey, Palm, thanks for the gifted subs last night. If Kyle's here, Kyle, thank you as well. I appreciate you. I'm sure those that received gifted memberships appreciate it too. Oh, cheers, signs of end times. Get some rest. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Andrew, do you accept payment in quarters? Are we paying for what's the coin flip course? Is that what we're selling now? What's up, Blaze Kenshin? How are ya? Yes, it's on. Oh man. What's up, Brittany? How are ya? Long time no see. The CFC, the coin flip course, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm just waiting for 780 to 800 to get traded, and then we'll see what happens over here on the Dom surface. If we see some sellers step in, if sellers step in, I'll probably short the Nas. At least give it a shot back into. I don't know. I'll probably target mid 760s if we can get up there. Get the pullback into the current value area high. Oh, nice, Indian Burn. You're making money via my trading plans? Nice. Yeah, when people start reading my trading plans each morning, the initial thought is shock, right? They'll immediately just start DMing me saying, "Man, this is amazing. This is amazing. I don't know how you do it. You have a gift." And there's really nothing special that I do, right? Indian Burn, you know, you've been trading a little while. There's nothing special that I do. Design up short, what? Yeah, I mean, sellers overall, higher time frame wise, sellers are in control, right? We've had 2 days of down moves. This would be the area to retest for the short down for another leg back down into probably. I mean, this obviously isn't going to do it overnight, more than likely, but I'm thinking that this. Where's the daily 20 at? I'm thinking the daily 20 eventually gets traded, but we're looking at this red candle right now. Like, this is our target on the daily for the downside move, and any kind of hold for support I feel needs to test this. Could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong, but I feel like that's probably the move. Kevin, plan in Discord. Yeah, my plan's in the Level Up Discord. It's available for those that purchase YouTube channel memberships to my channel. I think it's like $5 a month, of which I get like $3. But it was a way to incentivize, giving those people access to my pre-market trading plans was a way to incentivize those channel memberships, because YouTube really likes those for some reason. James, no, it's just a general. I'm not looking for anything structurally at that point in time, right? Like, I'm expecting that level, the key level that I name in my trading plans, to get traded, or at least be an attempted move at that area. And as long as price is holding either above or below, that creates my bias for the morning. So because price never got to 915 and traded below 900 this morning, my bias was short side the whole day. Had price got back above 915, I would have been more long side bias for the morning. Does that make sense? So it's basically an area that I expected to get traded for those first few hours of the session, and where I'm going to take my initial trade off of. No, James, I'm actually on the 5 minute. I'm on the 5 minute currently. So I execute on the 5 minute, but my analysis is done on the higher time frames. Usually no less than the 30 minute. Can I do a WWE style interview promo selling the channel membership? Wow. But no, I don't trade on the 1 minute, James. It moves too fast for me. All right, can we get that move up now, please? Like, let's go. Let's go, Nas. Actually, this move up that we've had, it was more action than we saw all stream last night. So I can't really complain too much. All right, we got about 100 and... What do we got in here? About 140 people in here right now. Like I said, guys, we're on the road to 3.5K tonight. We need... Let's see here. How many subs do we got? We only have 20 more to go. 20 more to 3.5K. So if you're lurking in the background, want to support the channel, let's get us to 3.5K tonight. That'd be a pretty good accomplishment. Pretty big accomplishment. I'd feel pretty good about that. We're not far away from 4K here. Not far away from 4K subs. Miss Rain Ray, if you're here, I see you in the Discord, give me 1 second. I'll just add you manually, okay? Indian Burns. So, any of my market orders, I'm always hitting the bid or ask to join, so that way if I market in, I'm not getting slipped horribly. So I'm either joining the bid or the ask on the buy, or joining the bid or the ask on the sell. So price will have to trade that price in order to wait a second. We got rap music on talking about diamonds and chains? Do we really? I'm even on the instrumentals. What's going on here? How come nobody told me? How come nobody said there's horrible music going on? Now I'm scared. Hey Mason, we legitimately have... I'm on the instrumentals. I don't understand. Here, let me take care of Miss Rain here. All right, Miss Rain, you should have access. I'm going to throw a link on here in response. You should have access to the channel now. Let me, if you just click that link, it should take you to the channel so that you can see all those trading plans. All right, sorry guys. Back end work while I'm live. All right, now let's work on the obscene music. Apparently, I don't understand. Vocals. This doesn't make any sense. All right, well, we'll give this a shot. You guys need to let me know if there's a bunch of swearing or anything in a track, or if there's vocals at all, to tell you the truth. Because I can't hear the music myself. Yeah, just let me know if there's a bunch of swearing. Just let me know if there's a bunch of swearing or some obscene vocals on these things. It's a new music provider, too. We went over to Epidemic Sound from our old music provider. Oh, no. We are going to chop here, aren't we? We're just going to chill right here. They're rapping about taking care of their children and loving their family. New age? Oh, okay. No, Ryu, don't say that. Don't put that out there. What's up, Nep? How are ya? No, don't say that. Don't speak that into existence. Can I pull Trading View 5-minute E-mini and check? And check what? Brainwash, I'm not sure. What do you mean your chart looks different on Trading View than mine does? Is what you're saying? The candles are not the same? I'm not sure. Chat, let me know. Do my candles look the same as yours? Those that aren't on, those that aren't trading on Quant Tower? Hey, thanks for the sub, hi man. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sub, Simpsons. Appreciate you. Omnius, it looks the same as yours on TradingView? Okay. Here's the other thing, Brainwash Cleaner, is... Are you sure you have live data on TradingView? First and foremost. Can I add the 21 EMA, Brainwash Cleaner? I don't really want to, but I will. All right, 21 EMA is the blue line that you see here. It's currently at 24,761. Oh, he's on the FX and oh, so he's on the NAS 100. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's an entirely different traded asset for sure. For sure. I'm not on the NQ100 contract, Brainwash. I'm on NQZ. NQZ. You're trading MNQ1, Big Poppy? Yeah, I think the CFD side of things has different symbols, and they're going to be an entirely different traded asset than what we're trading. It's the same index. It should be roughly at the same price, but it's going to look a little bit different. Just like MNQ doesn't always line up with NQ. So if you're trading micros, if you're trading MNQ, you want to be using the data from the mini contract. So you want to be using the charts from NQ and placing your orders on MNQ. Oh, music creator. So I only have the SMAs on my I only have them on my daily chart. So I have a daily 20, a daily 50, a daily 100, and a daily 200. You're glad we clarified the inconsistency? Yeah, Brainwash, cheers. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? That's why we're all here. We're all trying to learn. Bongfen, do I use the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA? No, I'm not an EMA trader, Bongfen. I'm a support and resistance trader. Big Poppy, you use Take Profit Trader and Funding Ticks? How do you like Funding Ticks? I haven't traded with them at all yet. You just started today? Yeah, Big Poppy, I think they're what? They're a branch of Funding Pips. So they are just dipping their toes into the future space from the Forex side of things. How many orders waiting at 24,738 NEP? Two. You've got 2 orders at 24,738. Resting. Hey, thanks for the sub, Charlie. I appreciate you. Thanks for the sub, Sharp Scalper. Wow, we're moving around tonight. Lots of new people. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you entertaining me for the night. All right, remind me, guys, if you guys hear any swear words or obscene music coming across the stream, you let me know, all right? Because I can't hear the music on my end. I don't have headphones in. Bong Fen, you use Top Step and Take Profit? Yeah, those are two reliable, ultra reliable. Take Profit's nice because of the day one payouts. No, Big Poppy, I don't really throw many indicators at all on my charts. The only indicators that I use, and if you can even consider this an indicator, I've got volume profiles. I've got the current session volume profile over here, and then I've got yesterday's volume profile, current week's volume profile, and prior week's volume profile over here on the left-hand side. And then I use pivots. So I've got central pivot sitting here at 760. And then you've got R1, S1. This is S1. This is R1. S2, R2. S3, R3. Those are really the only indicators that I use in my trading. I'll throw VWAP up just for the stream purposes. But then I do have a 30-minute opening range for Asia session, which is the blue lines that you see here. And then during regular trading hours, I use a 15-minute opening range, which is the purple lines. So this is the 15-minute opening range low from New York session. Yeah, Ms. Rain, TPT's rules are simple and clear. The only thing that stinks about Take Profit Trader is that intraday trailing drawdown once you get into the funded stage. But if you can get past that, by all means. Nep, is it time for shorts yet? Not for me. Not yet. You still got an order sitting up here above 780. You got some interest still higher. You might get a pullback into the low 760s here, but I'm not interested until price gets up in here. Yeah, cheers, music creator. I mean, I'm here to answer questions. I know how it feels as a trader trying to learn and hopping into these streams where you either get made to feel stupid, ignored, or you get yelled at, right? You get told to Google it or something. I don't know. So I remember how that feels, and I don't ever want any of my community to feel that way. I want them to feel like they can ask questions, and if I know the answers, I will answer them. And if I don't know the answers, I'll be honest and tell you that I don't know the answer. And there's more than likely somebody in our community that does know the answer. There's lots of good traders in here. Lots of good traders in this community. Better traders than myself. So, like I said, don't hesitate to ask. And I will answer if I see the question and I know the answer. My trading is, for those of you that are new here, my trading's really boring. I don't execute a whole lot. I'm not one of these taking 30 trades a day kind of people. I'm in the 3 to 5 trades a day, maybe max type range. But I'm also somebody who is very patient and waits for price to come to me rather than chasing price. I don't trade with a lot of indicators. I'm a simple support and resistance trader. I wait for price to come into these gray areas. And I see if they hold a support, longs off the top sides of these levels, shorts off the bottom. and my stop is generally the other extreme. So I'm usually risking 20 to 25 points on the Nas. Pretty simple strategy, but it's effective. I'm profitable. I'm not a multi-millionaire trader. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm not. I am a full-time futures trader. This is how I make my living, but I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders. Not yet, at least. Low key the vibe though. Okay. I'm glad you guys are finding value here. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves in the streams. You know, I have a good time doing them. Big Poppy, you also set notifications on the 1 minute when volume crosses 2K for S&P and NQ. I mean, that's not a bad alert to set, for sure. Do I use volume imbalances and fair value gaps indicators? No, I don't use either of those indicators. Honestly, fair value gaps are just what? 3 candle setups with a gap in between? So what, you got this fair value gap here? On the 5 minute? The problem is, the problem with doing the fair value gap system is there's a just like order blocks, right? Like depending upon what time frame you're looking at, there's an order block everywhere on the charts. Same thing with fair value gaps. A lot of times when you're looking at different charts, you know, there's going to be a fair value gap on the 1 minute. There's going to be a fair value gap on the 2 minute. There's going to be a fair value gap on the 5, a fair value gap on the 15, and they're going to cover like every price known to man. So I've never found any real value there. You saw Annan calling out shorts today, Tenor? Yeah, Tenor. He, unfortunately, he got in late, I think. So unless he was adding into his position, he was trading the afternoon, which the afternoon was upside. So I don't know if he made out. I didn't talk to him today. I hope he made money. He's not trading a whole lot these days. Do I believe in the Forex gurus that post videos turning 100 into 1 million? I mean, I've never done it, Chew. I've never done it. I don't, I'm not one of those people. I don't sell any courses or mentorships or signal services or anything like that. This is just a community of traders that are serious traders that want to learn. Yeah, Chris, pretty much. So ideally, right? Ideally, I want my shorts at or around the lower extremes so that I have the risk built in here with my stop just above the top extreme. Vice versa for longs. Longs, I want to be executing at or around the top extreme of the levels that you see here with my stop at or below the lower extreme. Ideally. Does it always work out that way? No, of course not. But that's an ideal entry for me. But as far as what you're saying there, Chew, Forex gurus turning $100 into 1 million, I'm not sure. Right? It's too easy to Photoshop brokerage statements and everything else these days. A lot of times, and especially if they have a course sale on the back end of those things, I would take it with a grain of salt. Oh, wow, guys. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. Wow. Lots of new people in here tonight, guys. We're 7 away from 3.5K. We are 7 subscribers away from 3.5K. Did not even realize. Wow, lots of new faces in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys, and hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate you. That's amazing. Haven't had a night like this on stream in a little while. Yeah, I mean, that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get to 3.5. And then all the OG trolls in my chat will unsubscribe right at 99. Right at 99. Do I only use horizontal TL, not the one sloping up or down? $4K tonight, Bean Trader? Whoa, Bean Trader. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys would probably see me throw up if we got to 4K subs tonight. I would be, I'd be having a heart attack, I think. Although there was a couple streams, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, where I felt like we were approaching like 200 subs on those streams every night. It was crazy. I didn't even know what to do. Order the gold-plated rolls today. Yeah, I know, with the 4K subs. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Oh, we're only 5 away now. Wow, guys. Yeah, if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, first and foremost, hello, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Been trading for about 4.5 years. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Hit that subscribe button. We are 5 subs away from 3.5K. Unreal. Now, if we could only get the Nasdaq to cooperate with us, get up about 15, 20 points higher, and we'll be good. Hey, thanks for the sub, Marlon. Appreciate you. Yeah, Bean Trader, it's true. So everybody smash that thumbs up button. I'm not sure why it helps the YouTube algorithm, but it definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, YouTube's a weird game. It is a strange game. So for YouTube, it's all about, it's not even your subscriber count that matters really. Like it's all about, and not even views either. It's all about thumbs up, comments on your video. It's all about like chat engagement, like people typing in the chat. Antoine, I have a quick Quant Tower chart set up. If you guys want me to do something a little more in depth that goes over everything that you see here on the stream, I can definitely do that for you. That's quick and easy. Easy to film, easy to edit, the whole 9. Where did I get the level from, Carl? Right here. You've got multiple tests and holds that support multiple bounces here. Same thing back over here. Even though it was a little more choppy on this side. But this is where I'm getting it from. And really the levels is probably more like 780 to like 825. But I'm expecting if sellers are going to win this battle, they're going to want to keep it below psych level 800. So that's why I have it where it's at. Does that make sense? Like I have a feeling if it gets up here, we could chop here and possibly make that move for the full retrace. This is a fairly straight down move. Typically, when you get these straight down moves, you get a move in the opposite direction or a 50% retrace, which this would be about that. But yeah, if you guys ever see straight up or straight down moves without a lot of, you know, resistance on the move itself, anticipate when price does come back through that area, it's probably going to be fairly straight up or straight down in the opposite direction. Not all the time, but the majority of the time it's like that. Uh-oh, guys. We are 1 sub away. We are 1 sub away from 3.5. All right, trolls. Trolls, are you going to unsub right now? Are you going to do it to me again? Are you going to do it to me again? or is somebody going to be slick and hit the 3.5k subs before it happens? There it is. 3.5k. 3.5. Chris, you're out of here. I know. I usually have some of my members that completely just unsubscribe real quick. Whenever we get to those key landmarks, all of a sudden I lose 10 subs. But then what's funny is we know exactly who it was because they'll all pop up in my alerts when they resubscribe. No, thank you guys. Thank you all 3.5k of you out there. That's amazing. Never thought my channel would get there. I guess we're on to 4K. What's up, Curtis? Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Chris is telling me to look at September 23rd, low of day on ES. September 23rd, Chris? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much right where we're at on ES. Man, Chris, I hate those. I know you're a really good ES trader, but man, I hate operating around those major psych levels. All right, later, Chris. Levon, I trade every globex session Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Eastern Standard. So yeah, pretty much every day. Every day but Friday. Friday and Saturday are the 2 days that I don't stream currently. But I only stream during the night session for me. I don't know where you're located in the world, but I generally only stream during nighttime for me. Hey, what's up, Captain Price? What's up, DeMonte? How are ya? Sorry, I just got back over to the vertical chat here. Faraz, so for those of you that are seeing... For those of you that are in the vertical format, we do have a horizontal stream going on as well. But you can definitely... There's 2 live streams going on right now. Just click on the other live stream on my channel and it'll take you over to the horizontal. You'll be able to see my full screen and everything. What's up, Julio? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 3.5k subs is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, I can't thank you all enough. The growth that my channel has seen has been unreal, unexpected, and like I said, I can't thank you all enough. I'm deeply humbled. I realize it seems really small in the grand scheme of things, especially since most of the people you probably watch have over 20k, 50k subs. Like I said, guys, I can't thank you enough. It's unbelievable. What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? I hope you're doing well. I hope school is treating you well. I know, Faraz, you've been around. You've been around a while. I'm not lying, guys. So for those of you that are new here and just meeting me for the first time, up until about, I don't know, what did we have in June, guys? I mean, 600 subscribers in June. So since June, we've grown almost 3,000 subs. It's crazy. Yeah, Captain Price, the giveaways, unfortunately, though, here's what we're realizing with the giveaways. Like, I'm still going to do the giveaways when we get the free accounts. But what the giveaways do is you get the... It's not organic growth. Do you see what I'm saying? People subscribe strictly for the giveaway, and then as soon as they don't win, they unsubscribe. So, like, they don't stick around. They're just there for the giveaway. I want people that want to be here, you know, and aren't just here for the free stuff, other than free trading education. Hey, later, Miss Rain. I hope your trading day tomorrow goes a little bit better than today did. Enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, Indian Burn. Like I stream for a long time, right? Like I'm live definitely longer than most are. I don't know how some of these guys that are live for 8-9 hours do it. Like, that's a grind. I mean, my schedule feels like a grind currently. I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. You know, I'll go work out for a little bit. I'll do my pre-market. I'll do my analysis. And then I'll sit down and trade for the morning session. And then I'll work on back-end YouTube stuff for the second half of the day. I'll go eat dinner, and then it's time to hop in front of the cameras again for the live stream. So it's you gotta unsub Captain Price, yeah. But yeah, for those of you that are on the mobile format, there's another live stream going on if you want to see the full screen, the horizontal version. But yeah, I don't know how the guys that stream, granted they probably don't have much else to do, right? Or they're getting paid to do it. You know, off YouTube, we're making like, I don't know, less than $200 a month total. I know, Big Poppy, it's crazy. This is what happens every time I go live too lately. Joshua, how do you do the phone stream? Like, honestly, Josh, I just figured it out. What's up, David? We just figured it out this last Sunday. It's brand new. So you have to, I don't know what streaming software you're using, if you're using Streamlabs or OBS, but it's different for each of them the way you would set it up. Touch Up Trader, that's life. Josh, your streams, you make like $1.50 to $7 per stream. Yeah, I don't know. I think we make like 10, something like that. $10 per stream. And then that's split between me and my editor. So really I make, you know, $3. I don't know. Yeah, David, initially, so a couple months ago, guys, and the rest of my chat. So for those of you that are seeing the vertical format and want to see the horizontal format, we have 2 live streams going right now, one horizontal and one vertical. If you want to see my full screen and more of the chat that's actually engaging, feel free to pop on over to the horizontal stream. That's where most are hanging out right now. But a big country, I'm trading the Nasdaq NQ futures. So I'm on contract NQZ5. Let's see what gold's doing though. Let's take a look at gold here quick. I kind of is selling off a little bit. Oh, Indian Bird, you broke your OBS? Yeah, we switched over from OBS to Streamlabs recently. Really like the switch as well. All right, can we get like every single time, guys? Every single time I'm on this live stream, this is what the market does. It just goes sideways. Just goes sideways. I can't do much. Hey, Phoenix. Thanks for the gifted. You gifted Daniel a membership. Joshua, Streamlabs is amazing. And actually, if you want to move over to Streamlabs, they make it really simple. You can actually convert all your settings from OBS over to Streamlabs with the click of a button. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be. It's rigged, Phoenix. What, the gifted membership is rigged? I know, it gifted a mod. I don't even know how that happened. I think all our mods should have access to my trading plans anyway. What's up, Steady Gains? Antoine, yeah, I can see your message. Did you ask me something? I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on the chats now. All right, Phoenix, enjoy your day. Yeah, Ryu, the problem is like that initial move on the New York Opens, you'll get one move and then it will chop for the remainder of the session until the afternoon, until London close, and then you'll get a big move. JS, am I your dad? Wait, what? No. No. You got 7 classes today, Phoenix? Yeah, enjoy your classes. I mean, school's somewhat fun, right, guys? I mean, it's somewhat fun. I can tell you this: if I was to go back, I would take school a little more seriously than I did. I will say that. Okay, JS, go ahead. Steady Gains, you're expecting a 30-point run here on NQ? I don't mind. Look, give me the 30-point run up. I'm fine with that. I want to see what happens in this area right here. Am I sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, JS. Fairly certain. Fairly certain I'm not your dad. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too, Steady Gains. I said it a little while earlier. Unfortunately, we've just been chopping here since I said it. It's designed off whatever the run-up will be. It will be shameless. You can bet on it. Yeah, I mean, sure. Shameless new highs incoming, right? All the time. Oh, no, you're good, Steady Gains. You're good. You're good. There's no reason to apologize. That's what we're here for. Everybody's here to learn. We can all learn something from each other. And if we're all seeing the same thing, great. Chris, am I your brother? Woo, wrong tube on the water. Actually, guys, my real brother will be in town next week. First time I will have seen him in quite some time. I think since Christmas. Excited to see him and his wife. All right, Naz, can we do something here? Like, let's go. let's get a move on. Let's get a trade. I'm not going to trade gold tonight. Even if it does start flying around, I'm not going to trade gold tonight. Man, gold. Does gold look like... Let's see. Let's look left here. All right, so we held support at 37.50. If gold can pull back into 37.63 and hold, I wouldn't be opposed to a long on gold. What's up, Andrew? Oh, we're getting recommended on YouTube Shorts tonight? Nice. Nice. Yeah, those of you that are viewing the vertical format, the mobile format, we do have a horizontal stream going on as well. Feel free to come over. There's more screen real estate over there. You see more of my screen. It's probably a little bit better viewing experience than the mobile format is. And that's where most people are hanging out and chatting anyway. Market doesn't move until the newest victim goes all in. I mean, facts. Facts. Yeah, Charles, you were wondering why the market wasn't moving. Then you figured I was streaming. Yeah, I mean, it's true. That's what happens. Yeah, steady gains. I mean, I'm hoping we get the move up. I need price to go higher before I can get short. We've got the VWAP upper band sitting at 787 now, but it's going to keep climbing as long as price continues to go up on the 5-minute here. I'm not opposed to, if price gets outside of this area and I see some sellers step in, to trying the short back into mid 760s. That's the move that I'm kind of looking at right now. And ES is kind of at an inflection point too. Yeah, steady gains. I mean, we need that one surge. We need it to surge. Otherwise, I think the Asia session might be one of these things. A little back and forth, slow. Kind of what we've experienced since I went live. Range cap boy, you're going to short 27 minis on your blown eval? All right. I mean, you do you. You do you. Sorry for those of you that are new here. I know you're wanting to see me probably get into a trade so you can see how I trade and how I execute, but there's no entry for me here, unfortunately. there's just no entry here. CB, you're shorting Q here? I think it's going to make another push up. If you're asking me what my thought is from current price, I think it's going to make another push up. And then we'll see if we can get some sellers to step in. And I'll probably try a short at like, I don't know, low 790s. If we reject 800 is probably where I would get in. Jamar, you got funded yesterday with Apex and blew it today in 30 minutes. Oh, brother, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that stinks because you just paid that activation fee and everything too. How many orders are at 24,800? Touch up trader? There's not that many sitting right on 800. You got 12 sitting there. Biggest order on the books is up at 900. But we do have a block below current price sitting at 63.75. It's a 54 block. $24,820 is not really a lot at 20, but at 25, at 23 through 25, you've got about 50 orders sitting here as well. You've got 28 sitting here. And then you've got about 50 sitting here at 808 and 810. So it looks like somebody's trying to layer in 50 contracts at a time on the short side. What's up, Discipline Trader? How are you? Are we going to pull back into VWAP here? Later, Danny boy. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, steady gains. I'm right there with you. I don't think it's not worth it for me to hop into any trade here. At this point, I feel like you're chasing a move, even if you are to either side, really. Like if you're thinking it's going to go down, but I think we do get at least a test of 800 tonight at some point. You know, this would make a lot of sense here. I'll go, Dan, you're long. Man, you guys are much better scalpers than I am. I'll say that. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Jack, you're talking about the red bubbles over here. Is that what you're asking about? Captain Price, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful game. Thanks for the sub, Double O Fisher. Appreciate you. I think it was Double O Fisher. I couldn't read it. Welcome to the community. All right, Naz, just go a little bit higher. Come on. It means no stop loss, no. Yeah, I guess if you're long, for sure, Captain Price, you can just buy wherever as long as you've got a. I don't. How much would you have to have in your account? Probably like $360,000 account. You could put one mini long on the Naz, and unless it goes to zero, you'd be fine. I mean, you wouldn't be fine. You'd be losing lots of money on the downside, but but theoretically, yes, you'd be fine. All right, is it going to pump? Is it going to break through 80? It's got to, right? It's got to, guys. It's got to go. Jack, yeah, it's aggressive sellers is what it is. It's aggressive sellers. The bubbles are the aggressive buyers and sellers. Green being buyers, red being sellers. The size of the bubble is the volume conducted. The bigger the bubble, the more size, obviously. And then your passive buyers and sellers are over here. Or the color lines on the map itself. Someone wanted it to push above 80, huh? Yeah, Captain Price. I think on micros, you could probably throw a micro on with, I don't know, it'd probably be like 32K. I think now with where price is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the math works out to. Because it's $2 a point, right? Plus or minus the commission. All right, we got it. Wow, we got 150 people in here. Wait, what? Gold's moving around? No, not really. It's in like an 8-point range. What did we say? We said we wanted to see 763 get traded. Yeah, 763 on gold is what I want to see. I know, Nahal, this is how it's been. What's up, Jay Black? How are you? The red dot is the seller aggressively hitting the bid. In other words, it's you. Yeah. I have a feeling the spike through 80 is going to come out of nowhere. Jay Black, I'm good. I'm good. So for those of you that are just tuning in and catching the vertical stream, the mobile stream, we are doing a horizontal stream on my main channel as well. So there's 2 live streams going on. If you want to see my full screen, feel free to pop over to there. That's where most people are hanging out. And in the chat. Nap aggressive buyers and sellers are on their way. I mean, there's not much going on right now. I'm not seeing a lot. All right, we got the push above 80 by a couple ticks. All right, now we should get a spike if it's going to go. Stephen Kalajian. Oh, on My Funded Futures? The live stream, the night side live stream on My Funded Futures? Yeah. I haven't tuned into any of his live stream. Well, obviously. I mean, I'm live streaming when he is, but I've gotten mixed reviews out of my chat. He's like the father that's always disappointed in you. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, from what I hear, he's a really smart guy. Good trader. When I first started trading, it was his videos that I was getting recommended quite a bit. I mean, the guy sits there in front of what feels like 100 monitors. Oh, his demeanor. Doesn't he have like the New York floor trader vibe? Who knows? He might have even been a floor trader at the New York Stock Exchange. Who knows? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what his background is in trading. Okay, that's just crazy. He hands out his cell phone number. It can't be his personal number. Like, there's no shot. It's got to be a work number. 40 plus years of trading? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... No, I'm not handing out my cell phone number. Sorry. That's not happening. That is not happening. Shoot, I have a hard enough time keeping up with Discord. I try to keep up with Discord, though. Almost everybody who DMs me, I try to at least respond to. Yeah, it's got to be designed up. It can't be his personal cell phone number. I don't know why he would hand that out to strangers. Like, that's dangerous, actually. I mean, do you guys hand your number out to strangers? I know I don't. I don't know about you guys. I mean, that's a slippery slope. He gets numbers on his nightly stream. Oh, you think it's his way to lure people in? I mean, does he sell a course or like a mentorship or anything like that? Like, is that why he's handing out his cell phone? I don't understand why he would be giving out his cell phone number. He's just announced it on the live stream? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, guys. Sorry. There will be no cell phone number handouts. He lives in Jupiter, Florida, and tells you to stop by his place? Yikes. He does sell a service? Beanie doesn't even trade props, but he's on a prop channel. Yeah, they've got a few good traders. Like, I know Rocket Scooter Matt is a partner with My Funded Futures TV as well. He's a really good trader too. Extremely good. Wait, Rob, wait, what? It's a 100% his number the other night you called him and spent all night talking about The Godfather and Goodfellas? Wait, what? Harrison, you too? You called him as well? Yeah, Bean Trader, Matt does trade props. For sure. For sure. Gold is heavy, CB? I need to see gold back down around here before I'm interested in it at all. A break below here and you go up more downside probably. Hold on support. You probably got to move back up. Back up towards 3.8. He's an old school guy. What does he have? Does he have the Nextel two-way cell phone? You guys remember those? If you guys are old enough to remember those. Remember the Nextel two-ways? Or the Nokias? The Nokias that only had T9 text format? Pre-Apple iPhone days? The Nokia 5120? You had to sign up. Yeah. Oh, the old cell phones were great, right? They were great. Wait. Well, Bean, that might be why they have him on. Right? Especially if they have a delay, like a time. Do they have a time delay on their stream? Because mine's delayed, I think, like 9 seconds or something like that. Is what we have it on. With the Sidekick phone on the side, playing Snake. Design. Oh yeah, Snake. Or what was the other really popular? You guys remember the Palm Pilots? Do you remember those? I remember when Blackberries first came out, they were the jam. You weren't a somebody until you had a Blackberry phone. Motorola Razors, yep, I remember those too. I remember those too. All the younger crowds probably tuned out at this point to us. Oh, Algo, damn, why'd you gotta go and say that? Now I'm hungry. You're gonna get us talking about food tonight? Happy kids. So short term, I'm bullish on the Nas. Short term. So like for another 20 points or so to the top side, I will remain bullish. But I'm looking for a short entry. If it gets above 800 and is holding above 800, I will... Well, really, it's like 825. If it gets above 825, I'll probably flip that bias to a long. Hey, happy kids. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a big accomplishment. I'm still shocked, actually. What are we at right now? We're at 3,513 subscribers right now. So thank you to all you newcomers that are just finding me for the first time. If I haven't introduced myself to you yet, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Been trading for a little over 4 years now. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. I can't thank you enough for all the love and support that you guys have shown me over the past year or so since I've been streaming. It means the world to me. On the road to 4K. On the road to 4K subs. A little overwhelmed. Big Poppy going viral. I mean, I don't know about viral, right? Like, I'm sure I seem ridiculously cheesy and, you know, with 3.5K subs, because there's definitely people out there who have 100x that, 1,000x that subscribers. But I never thought that my channel, I mean, I'm one of you guys, you know? Like, I'm one of you guys. I'm an average dude. Just a normal guy. Never thought that my channel would ever get as many subscribers as we have right now. And I don't know what the ceiling is. I have no idea what the ceiling is for my channel. You know, I'm not the world's greatest trader. I'm not flashy. I don't drive Lambos. I don't sell any courses or mentorships. I literally am just here to hang out with you guys and teach what I do know for free without pushing sales on you. You know, I never wanted to have one of those channels that felt like a you guys ever tune into like trading live streamers and it just feels like one big giant billboard with all their affiliate codes plastered all over the screen. You know, you get like maybe a third of the screen is their chart and the rest is just all advertisements. You know. Yeah, thanks, Omnius. Yeah, I realize that it seems really small in the grand scheme of things, but I'm very happy with what's taking place here. It's all because of you guys. You guys are the ones that make the channel amazing. You know, it's the chat. It's you guys deserve all the credit for the growth that my channel has seen. I'm the only one without the username having trade or trader. Yeah. Yeah. I still want to see higher. I still want to see the move up, and then we'll see if we can catch the retracement back down. Wow, it's thunderstorming here. West trades. What kind of car do I drive? I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Nothing crazy. No, I'm really modest with my money. Like, my lifestyle is very, very modest. I live in the suburbs in Louisville, Kentucky, and live a quiet life, you know, for the most part. Nothing really flashy. There's no ceiling. Blaze Kenshin. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the limit is on my channel. I have no idea. I never thought we would get to where we're at. Never thought we would get to as big as we have, especially within a year. Like, it's happened so fast too. I felt like we were at 500 to 600 subscribers forever, and then all of a sudden, you know, I started streaming during the evenings during Asia session and met all of you guys. Shameless new subscriber count. Design up. Discipline Trader, you'll be passing Kentucky on your way to where? UOS? to upstate New York. Okay. All right. That makes more sense. Yeah, I live in Louisville, Kentucky. All right, we're finally getting that move up here. So let's see what happens. Big Papi, you're a Hoosier? Whereabouts? Like Indianapolis area? You're driving from Texas and listening to the live stream? Oh, nice, Discipline Trader. Well, be safe on the roads out there. All right, I'll watch what happens there at 790. I might, if we get back below 780 and are holding below 780, I'll probably try the short back into mid 760s. Paul is at 67.05 and 66.89 on ES. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any Pauls really out there. Let's see what's up here at 900. I haven't looked at what size is sitting up here at 900 just yet. Nothing really crazy. You got an 81 block at 97.50 and a 70 block at 900.75. So you've got 150 orders sitting up there. You have TP at 810. I don't hate it. I mean, we easily could rocket right through 800, right? Bean Trader, you're asking where the volume, that volume that I was talking about is? That's all the way up around 900. So another 110 points to the top side. I don't know that we're going to get there tonight. That would take something really remarkable to retrace all of today's downside on the Asia session, right? I mean, I guess we could. I guess there could be some news headline that comes out and says, hey, you know, let's just retrace this whole thing. Design Knob would be really happy. You'd see a lot of shameless new highs post. You would see an absorbent amount of shameless new highs. Oh, we are ripping. Like actually ripping. Oh, the chat account, Algo Dan? We can't do the chat trades anymore. I got told that it's a compliance issue. We aren't allowed to do it. We aren't allowed to do it. Yeah, that was an unbelievable accomplishment, though. I don't know that I've ever seen like a community, you know, like during a stream where they've done the chat trades thing where they've passed an evaluation and gotten funded. And you guys were able to do that. So I'm incredibly proud of the fact that I have a community built that's able to pass an evaluation. Because passing the evaluations isn't easy to do in the first place. But the fact that you guys were able to pass an evaluation and get a funded account was amazing. Actually amazing. Trying to see, is this going to be the pullback? Is this going to be the high? Do we have anything that's going to hold us up here? Team Massive, just don't copy my trades, right? Like, definitely trade your own setups. I feel like the longs, if you're getting long from here, you're chasing a little bit, if you're asking me. Yeah, John, I reached out. And told them what was going on, and they said, no, you can't do it. We even made a YouTube short about it, actually, showing the email and everything that we received. So yeah, it's definitely, well, it wasn't allowed when we asked about it. I kind of think I'm just looking at ES over here too. ES is at 6704, approaching 6705. It's got some downside wicks at 6706. I mean, this would be where we're going to sell off from if we're going to sell. Somewhere in here. All right, if we come down and we make an attempt to go higher and can't create a new high on the next push up, I'm going to try the short, probably. I'm going to wait for the next couple candles to print, and then we're going to... and then we'll give it a shot. Oh, there they are. There's all the sellers. Let's see if they get absorbed and buyers want to push this thing higher. If not, we're probably falling back to VWAP. Your limit sell was at 790. Bean Trader, nice. Nice. So you're in already? Or were you just taking a quick scalp? Scott, you're short here too? Yeah, I like it. I'm going to wait to see if we can come back up and test like mid to upper 780s. And then if we don't push new highs on the next like push of the buyers, I will hop on short. Hopefully it just doesn't run away from me here, which is kind of what it's looking like. Jazzy G, you're in at 787. TP 740. Yeah, I don't mind that. Oh, you're going way down there, Bean Trader, huh? Looking for a over 100-point move to the downside? Nice. Crypto Pete, it will continue upwards. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if sellers are going to step in, this is where they're going to step in. They're trying. There is a lot of interest higher. That's for sure. All the way up into 865, 900. What's up, Roja? You like the stream? Yeah, guys, if you're new here, actually, and if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really helps out the channel. The other thing that's crazy that helps out the channel is those little reactions that are there, like on the side. I'm not sure why. It seems so crazy that if you just hit that little button or smash those little buttons that it helps the channel. But it does help the channel. $12 p.m. level from earlier today? Oh, you mean... Oh, due diligence? Yeah, I live stream a portion of my trading day every Sunday through Thursday starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard. We normally go till about 11 o'clock at night. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Feel free to pop back into the live streams. I don't know about my trading this session. I haven't done any trading this session, but kind of just waiting. We're kind of here. We're kind of to the point where it's going to make a decision, though. So far, it did hold above the 30-minute opening range for Asia session. So I'm not a fan of the downside now. I feel like the long positions are already gone, so I'm not going to chase it. Scott, you already closed out of that short position? Crypto Pete, you're in it long for the last 3 hours. I mean, since pretty much market open. Hey, Roja, thank you. Thanks for the membership purchase. Make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile if you have Discord. and join our free trading community called Level Up. There's a link in the description down below the video, and you'll have access to my pre-market trading plans on the Nasdaq each morning on NQ. Thanks for your support, brother. I appreciate you. All right, Naz, let's go. Don't sit here and chop in the 80s for the next hour now, too. Why not the New York Open due diligence? Because like streaming during that time span, you don't get... YouTube actually punishes your channel when you don't meet certain analytics. And my streams during the regular trading hour sessions are only getting like 40 views. And I'm just not going to steal the views away from the big boy streamers that have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to bring in that extra noise to my trading. You know, like having the chat giving signals all the time. I'd rather just sit in quiet and make my money, because I am a full-time futures trader. Like, this is how I make my money. So it's a lot easier for me to sit there by myself quiet and trade for those couple hours in the morning. But that's why. But yeah, YouTube just doesn't... I was getting like 20 viewers in my live streams when I was streaming during New York session, and not seeing any growth for the channel for a long time. And then I moved to the Asia session streams, and we saw a little bit of success. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I do kind of like back into VWAP. I'm actually going to give it a shot, guys. I know you guys are long, and I could be wrong here. But it's a relatively cheap trade. I'm really only risking like 7 points on this entry. What's going on here? I'm on the wrong charts. Well, let's give it a shot. Relatively cheap trade. And we'll target something like that. Don't want to see it back above 790. If we get below 77 or 7, you know, if we approach this value area high here at 75, I'll probably just go break even and take the risk off the table. Either that or this will be a $180 loss. I mean, we're definitely counter trend for the session right now, so we kind of need to be tight on it. But I do feel like some of this upside will get retraced at some point. Gold is going haywire right now, Bodine? What do you mean gold's going haywire? Oh, it's selling off? Yeah, it's really selling off. Yeah, gold is definitely selling off. It's actually below that 63 level I was talking about even. That could get really heavy to the downside. I mean, the lows today were at what? 50? Yes, 37.50. That definitely could get heavy. You bet Steve got... Oh, Collision over on My Fun of Futures TV. Is that what you're talking about? You just passed a combine on gold? Nice. GG's. GG's in the chat for Bodine. Nice. You passed a combine on gold? With the gold drop? Yeah, gold is crazy. You guys that trade gold are out of your minds. You can definitely get wrecked really quick trading GC. Due diligence, you wish you had taken the gold instead of ES? Yeah, I mean, let's see here. I don't know that ES is going to get too far away from 6,700 right now. MGC can wreck you too, even on micros? Yeah. I mean, for sure. It definitely is volatile. Sometimes it's better to trade gold than it is to trade the indexes during the overnight. Yeah, due diligence. There's more money to be made for sure, but there's also more money to lose over there on gold, on the metals. And don't even think about silver. Silver, nat gas. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard, due diligence. Nat gas is wild. It's crazy. What's up, DCD? How we doing? All right, let's see if the Nas can snap to 75 here quick. There we go. All right, I don't want it back above 780, so I'll go break even if it takes me out break even because we are counter trend. I'd kind of like it just to flush kind of heavy down to at least 770. Yeah, being trader, it needs to get heavy pretty quickly here. I'm just kind of front running VWAP a little bit with my take profit. Probably get stopped out. But that's because I have a bad entry too. I got in late on the move. Indian Burn, you're still waiting on 08 to 11 for the short on ES? Yeah. Yeah, this is an ugly 5-minute candle to be printing right now. I needed a little more aggressive downside for the continuation down into 70 on this print, and we're putting in a hammer, a bullish hammer at that. So hopefully we've got about 2 minutes till the close on this 5-minute candle. Hopefully it can close down near the bottom and not put in a big wick. But I'm not willing to give it a whole lot of breathing room with where my entry is either. I don't want to see this run back up to 90. Oh, DCD. Yeah, it's not even a green screen. It's not even a green screen. It's just NVIDIA broadcasts background removal is what that is. I'm in the same room, but we're streaming now on vertical format and horizontal. So it's live streaming on the shorts feed as well. Oh, there's the stop out, guys. So an actual break even there. I netted 32 cents on that trade. 32 cents. A whopping 32 cents. But yeah, DCD, we're streaming to both the vertical and horizontal. So I think pretty soon we're going to try to multi-stream to... I don't even know how TikTok works, but we'll probably try out Instagram Reels if we can figure it out, and TikTok. But I think we're gonna try to multi-stream here soon. Nimburn, don't spend it all in one place. I know. The 32 cents, I tell you what. Hey, 32 cents is better than a loss. Every day. Yeah, this is starting to look like it might be a little more upside. Putting in a true doji on the 5-minute right at 780. All right, what are we going to do? Are we just going to chop 780 here for a little bit now, too? Is that what's happening? All right, let's see if gold is actually... Oh, gold finally held. Oh, we're trading right at that level. Watch gold completely retrace this. This is the long entry on gold. If it's going to hold as support. Yeah, Caleb, I don't know either. You got the today's lows sitting there. Down here at 50. I mean, I'm not buying this. I can tell you that. I'm not touching gold. But it is a possible bounce area. And I wouldn't even be targeting a whole lot. I would just be targeting, what is this, 68? So 5 points is what I'd be targeting. Jack, do I ever trade the 15-minute? So all my analysis, Jack, during regular trading hours is done on 30-minute and above. But I always execute on the 5-minute. So my executions are always on the 5-minute. Now the question is should I have held my position? I don't know. Yeah, Bean Trader. I mean, gold can ruin somebody's day really fast. For sure. I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, DCD. I mean, you've got a block sitting there at 770. I don't know how big it is. Probably not a whole lot of size. You got 33 orders resting at 770. If it wants to make, a volume grab, that would be probably where I would target. 770 to 65, somewhere in there. You got VWAP at 766. Yeah, Patrick, I'm okay with break evens though. Like I know you guys probably are out there judging my trading, right? Like when I'm executing like that. But I'm going to tell you that is what keeps me profitable. Right? Like that right there, not allowing once a trade goes green, enough, I will move my stop to break even and I will just accept that I got to break even. And yeah, it stinks when the trade runs in your... Wow, back-to-back dojis on the 5-minute here? That's nice. I always like seeing that. Yeah, due diligence. I mean, I don't know how to be anybody other than myself, right? I'm never going to sit here and lie to you guys and tell you that I'm the world's greatest trader. I'm a much better analyst than I am an actual trader, right? Like you still have to execute your plan. You have to execute your analysis. And I'm not the best at executing, but I am profitable, right? Like I'm a low 6 figures trader annually. It just happens really slow for me and I don't take a whole lot of trades. And when a trade goes green for me, I go to break even. I'm not going to let a green trade turn red. And every now and again, I'll take those break evens. I'll take the $200, $300, $400, $500 days. And, 3 or 4 times a month, I catch the runner that goes for, a couple grand on the trade. And that's how I've traded. My biggest trade ever, single trade ever, is 18K on the trade. Oh, no. Actually, I had a swing trade not too long ago that went for 26K. But an individual day trade is it would be 18. I think it was 18.3K. But I was way over leveraged on size, and I was not comfortable. I was completely uncomfortable in that position. Oh, this is getting, the market just died. Jack, it's usually like when I see 5 points in profit. You know, because I'm trading minis, that would be $100. I'll generally go to break even then. Is that City Girls in the background, DCD? DCD, let me know if there's like obscene language going on. We switched music providers recently, and I've tried to go only instrumentals on Epidemic Sound, but earlier we had some crazy things playing. So let's see what is this? This track is called Diamonds. No, DCD, it's just a playlist that I have running in the background from Epidemic Sound. Later, brother. Enjoy work if you can. Oh, Yell Erica rap lyrics again? Oh no. Why is it playing? I literally have only instrumentals going. I don't know why it keeps putting in lyrics. Oh no, guys. The next song is called Ugly Christmas Sweater. And we'll just skip that one. All right. The title is correct. It is a Weird Wednesday. Yeah, Patrick. Actually, Mason creates the titles. He schedules the streams. Jack, the original stop loss is 20 to 25 points. During regular trading hours, yeah, it's 20 to 25 points. Oh no, dude, Jillian, is gold moving? What do you mean? She moving? Wait, what are we talking about? What's moving? NQ? I don't see anything moving right now. I see everything at a standstill. All right, are we heading back up now is the question. I know you guys all think we're heading higher. Both on ES and NAS is what I'm seeing in the chat. Are we going to go higher? Nep, how do I take trades in the New York Open? It's all based... Like, Nep, you should have access to my trading plans now. So my first trade of the day will be an execution that I lay out in those trading plans. Jamar, you're in the gold trade? Oh, no. So you'll always know. So those of you that have access to my pre-market trading plans, you'll always know what I'm looking at. I'll lay out a key level for you, and then I'll base my long and short entry off of said key level. And that will develop my bias for the day. And then my targets are extended out from there. So off the key level, if say we're to the short side, that first target, I'm about 90% certain that if price holds below the key level, that first target's going to get hit. And then if the first target gets hit, I'm about 50% certain that target 2 is going to get hit at that point. It becomes a coin flip. And then target 3 is the hey, full runner, nice trade. You just locked in a 3K day. No problem on one trade. Right? So you'll pretty much know what I'm in when you look at those pre-market trading plans. And those are out there an hour before market open every morning. You'll know what I'm looking at, where I'm looking to execute at. Due diligence looking good. Oh, are you looking for more upside due diligence? Is that what you're doing? Or are you over there on gold? Yeah, I mean, I think you'll at least get a move back up into 67 here. Well, that's happening really quickly. What steady gains? You find the worst trader in the world and do the opposite of him. Unfortunately, this strategy relies on being able to find the worst trader. Oh my goodness. You guys are wild. All right, let's see if gold wants to push it back up to 67. Man, maybe I should trade gold. No, that's a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. I don't even know why I said that. That was stupid. That was extremely dumb thing to say. Oh, it's good now. Okay, okay. I see you, Erica. Jack, yeah. So for me, wow, that happened really fast. Oh, there's 67 and higher. I mean, did I have a mentor? So one of my professors in college was a bonds trader, and that's kind of where I learned like the basics. Entirely different style trader than what I developed into. But when I was like in my learning phase, I watched a lot of Trades by Matt. He and I are entirely different traders too, but that was the streamer that I watched to learn. But the other two guys from YouTube that I really found value in was Carmine Rosado for his order flow kind of stuff, and then Vincent Desiano for being able to spot levels. Learning about support and resistance. I think he's really good at simplifying things and finding key areas. I don't know if he still does it or not. I think he probably live streams. But both those guys also sell mentorship programs. I'm sure they have YouTube channels and they put out educational content, but you can learn a lot of their stuff for free. But I don't really watch any streamers anymore, to tell you the truth. Not at all. I've found that my analysis is generally better than most, and that just adds noise and confusion watching all these other streamers. I start questioning my own analysis too much. Wow, that was a nice move up. Do you, Jamar? Yeah, he's really good at being a levels guy on everything. Kind of similar to what I do. I mean, we'll have different areas, right? Because I do my own analysis, but yes, he's kind of a big part of how I trade, for sure, is his ability to spot levels on higher time frames, for sure. Do you, Jamar? Yeah, I use a lot of what he does in my trading for sure. You know, you're looking at bull flags, bear flags, break and retests of levels. I mean, all that makes sense, right? I add wick and reclaims, you know, stuff like this, where you get a wick into a level and a reclaim. A body of the candle closes above. You know, just little tricks that you see happen over and over and over again on the charts. I know, steady gains. Jack, what's the names again? Carmine Rosado is a pretty good supply and demand order flow type trader. And then Vincent Desiano is the other guy who I would recommend, you know, doing a little research in how he locates support and resistance. Those are two pretty good guys to look into. And they have enough free videos and content out there on the internet where you don't have to necessarily buy their course or mentorship. Do they both have them? Yes, definitely. They do. But those are the two I would recommend. Yeah, the J, that's what they all do. I mean, good on them, you know. They're trying to earn $1 for their work. I get it. I'm just never going to do that. Right? There's enough free information out there on the internet for you guys. I wouldn't feel right charging somebody who's probably going to lose a lot of money in the beginning of trading anyway, a few $1,000s on top of that, and then continuously charge them a few $1,000s as they want to learn more. Right? For me, that I just won't ever do that. Steady gains, you like the layout here? Nice. For those of you that are interested, if there's enough interest, I'll definitely I'll do a video about how I set up my charts and everything, and so if you want to have my setup, you can have my exact setup if you trade on Quant Tower. Yeah, cheers the J. I mean, I know exactly how it is as a beginning trader, right? Is it worth it to spend the $2,000 on the course? Maybe, of course, if they're good enough. But a lot of them aren't good enough, and you got to be able to discern the bad from the good. Unfortunately, you know, there's a lot of frauds out there, a lot of scams. Those two guys aren't scams, and I know they aren't because I've watched their free content, right? So if you're looking to learn more about that kind of stuff, those are the two that I highly recommend. There's probably other good ones out there, but those are the two that I learned the most from in the beginning stages. Yeah, 100%, Michael. That's why I don't necessarily believe in the whole mentorship, right? Like, you're still going to have to be able to sit in front of the charts without somebody holding your hand and be able to execute in real time. Like, there's no substitute for chart time. Like, there just isn't. And that's why I will never sell a mentorship program or signal service or anything like that. Anything like that. Because you're probably going to lose thousands of dollars trading initially anyway, no matter who's holding your hand, right? So for me, it's like a moral dilemma. But you know, they put in a lot of time and energy if it's the right person to doing those courses and mentorships. So, I mean, if they want to profit off of them, by all means, go do you. I respect the hustle. What's up, Takeoff? How are you? That's true, Michael. Yeah. And that's the other thing, right? A lot of the guys out there are selling you courses on how to trade ICT. It's like, wait, doesn't he have mentorship programs out there for free? How are these guys profiting off of ICT strats? Right? Selling courses for tens of thousands of dollars, and it's all actually there for free. And you know what, Michael? That's actually kind of why I gravitated to the two that I did, right? Was because all you see initially, and especially newer traders now, they're just force-fed the ICT stuff, right? Like, they're just force-fed that dialogue. They're force-fed that vocabulary. They're force-fed those setups because that's what you see on YouTube. That's what everybody is pushing. That's all you ever hear about. And the man's a brilliant marketer, man. Like, he's a brilliant marketer. He has completely taken over the trading space, right? Which is kind of scary because big institutional money knows that now, and they will definitely start to play against those setups for sure. Yeah, Bean Trader, to join somebody's Discord. Yeah, our Discord's completely free. The only thing that is not free in there is my pre-market trading plans, and that's just my way to say thank. It was the only thing I could think of to say thank you for the people who purchase channel memberships and support my YouTube channel on that level. And that's the only reason that there's a charge there. And I try to keep it so small that one trade from those trading plans would pay back a lifetime membership, you know? I would feel okay about it. Yeah, so look, guys, like, right, if you trade ICT strats, I'm not going to dog you for it. If you're a profitable trader using an ICT strat, by all means, use it. I'm never going to dog anyone for making any money at all. Everybody's got to trade what works for them and what their brain clicks with. Team Massive, there should be a join button, but down below the video, down below this live stream, there should be a join button that you can press. It's like $5 a month. But then when you do that, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and that will grant you access in the Level Up Discord to my pre-market trading plans. Yeah, due diligence, 100%. I'm not going to dog anybody who does trade ICT. I mean, I might poke fun at them, but like, what's up, DS? I took one break-even trade. All the rest of these guys are making money. Guys and girls are making money. What's up, Stefan? How are you? Yeah, Michael. I mean, yeah, you're looking at a low volume area. That's what you're talking about for sure. When you're talking about FVGs. Yeah, it's all the same stuff, right? Like you're still, even if you're an ICT trader, you're still trading support and resistance. Like, in essence, that's what we're all doing, right? We're all trading support and resistance. Unless you're one of these, you know, high frequency traders that's just scalping. The rest of us are looking for setups off of support or resistance, and however you define it. Like, that's all we're doing. For me, it's higher time frame rejections and bounces off of a certain area. Oh, nice, Massive. Thank you. Yeah, just make sure you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile. Make sure... and then let me know if, when you're in Level Up, if you can see my Trading Plans channel under the Morning Prep section. If not, just DM me, and I will, I'll add you manually. Wait, Steve, you tried new account with Take Profit Trader over the weekend. Still can't get Quantower connected to Rhythmic Trader Pro. Any suggestions? Support seems to be non-existent. Yeah, Steve, Take Profit Trader support is definitely lagging. Still can't get Quantower connected to Rhythmic Trader Pro. Did you sign all the agreements on Rhythmic Trader Pro? Steve, out of curiosity, first and foremost. You think so? So there should be 2 agreements that you have to sign over on RTrader Pro before you can get access. So make sure that those are both signed. They should be there after you log into RTrader Pro. This is going to be hard for me to walk you through on a live stream. Anybody in the chat that can walk him through that process, let me know. Or let him know. Yeah, cheers, Team Massive. For sure. No, I'm glad you guys are finding value here. I'm glad I can help. You know, I'm glad you're enjoying the community and the streams, and honestly, I can't thank you enough for your support. Like, you guys are the reason the channel's seeing all the success it has and why this community is amazing. I really have nothing to do with it. My trading's boring. I'm boring. You know, it's you guys that drive this vehicle. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, there should have been 2 agreements that you had to sign when you signed into RTrader Pro, and they should have popped up right away. If you didn't sign those 2 agreements, that's why you can't connect to Quantower yet. And then before you connect to Quantower, there's probably some sort of KYC verification with Take Profit Trader if you're a newer with them. That you'll have to fill out as well. Oh, thanks, Takeoff. No, I mean, you guys are the cool ones. I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. Yeah, Kneeburn. It is in the Take Profit Trader portal. For sure. But yeah, you'll have to fill out all that stuff before you can ever. Just a trader. So I don't copy trade my accounts currently at all. Quantower does have a copy trader though. It's kind of buggy. Like, some of your fills are bad on the Quantower copy trader, so just be careful if you are on Quantower copy trading. Some of the fills aren't that great, especially with market orders. I guess if you're on a limit order, it's not that bad. But if you're doing a lot of market orders, sometimes the fills are really bad on the child accounts. You know, not the parent account. At least you're not a dweeb. I could be one of those too, Ryu. Yeah, Michael, like I did used to, when I traded with Apex, I did have the copy trader set up back in the day. But what I would notice is I would catch like sometimes 3 points of slippage on the accounts that I was copying to. Not on the leader, not on the parent account, but the child accounts. Some of those I would catch slippage on. Yeah, Nep. I mean, this is where I started streaming, right? Like right in here. We saw this move when I got on stream, and then we saw this, and then we've seen this. Just a trader. There should be a link down below in the description of the video. If you type !Discord in the chat, that will provide a link as well. Roha. So it's the chat we're using. Just go over to the horizontal format. There's 2 live streams on my channel right now. There's one mobile format, and then there's a horizontal, like one that doesn't say mobile on the title. And that's where the rest of the chat is engaging with me right now. No, just a trader. I currently don't copy trade any of my accounts. So, but I do have accounts with Lucid. I've got an account with Top Step. I've got a My Funded Futures. I've got a few My Funded Futures accounts, and I've got a few Take Profit Trader accounts. But I trade them all individually. I don't copy trade them. Whether that's smart or not, I don't know. It's just my way to spread out risk. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, Jack, that's the way it should be. That's a natural progression. You should be getting better. The more and more screen time you have, the more and more little tricks that you learn along the way, you definitely will notice a difference. At the end of the day, guy, like we said before, trading is all about risk management, right? Just don't let yourself get into those huge holes. Set a hard daily loss limit at something small, and you know, make sure if a trade goes green, you lock in profits. Grab a beer. I don't really drink, Takeoff. I don't really drink. I'm pretty sober. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. I know, Takeoff. I know it's almost 11 o'clock my time too. In fact, we're probably going to wrap it up here shortly. I mean, the market's just kind of died, creeping around. At this point, I do think we might go higher. But this could chop out here until London session for sure. I hope it doesn't for your guys' sakes. Just a trader. What's a glizzy? So the glizzy clipper indicator. This is an indicator designed by my friend Banana Bread Trades, coded and everything. It's basically his trading strategy that he coded into an indicator. It's a play on mean reversion. He's got his Keltner channel. Got the Keltner mid, the Keltner outer bands, the upper and lower. And then he's got an oscillator that's based on harmonic wave patterns, which gives you overbought, oversold, kind of like a MACD or an RSI down here at the bottom. And then he's got his expected range, meaning he's looking for extensions into these areas in between the 2 green or 2 red lines for price to be either touching or outside of the Keltner outer channel bands, and for the harmonics to be showing whether price is overbought or oversold. So he needs all 3 of those things to line up. And then you'll end up getting a signal, right? You try to avoid signals that are showing high volatility or news events or anything like that. You try to avoid those prints because they will get false signals just like any other indicator. But it's a pretty good indicator. Basically, all he's doing is he's taking when he gets this signal and targeting the Kelt mid. But that's what that indicator is. It's just a mean reversion play. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I'm gonna call it there for the night. It's almost 11 o'clock my time. We've been live for about 3 hours. Pretty good stream tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I took one trade. We're ending up 32 cents. 32 cents on this session. We're ending up. So we're ending up green, but nothing massive. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Trade safe. Stay patient. I will be back tomorrow night for another live stream. For all you new people here, if you want a free trading community to join where a lot of good traders are hanging out during the day, feel free to join Level Up Discord. Link in the description down below the video. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.